Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, Khoi. I just finished a gym session. Deadlifts, lateral shoulder raises, band pull apart, cable rope pull over, and then some curls at the end. And since I'm cutting, I thought I might walk home instead of taking the bus. Calories in, calories out. It's that simple. If you want to lose weight, eat less, move more, and it doesn't have to be that complicated. And you watch as the scale goes down. It's really that simple. Just get off your ass, walk around, go to the gym, eat less. It's that simple. And I'm losing weight like crazy. It's not even funny. It's so easy for me to lose weight now. And I thought I might take this opportunity to talk about my fitness journey, what I've been doing in the past 3 or 4 years, ever since I started exercising. By the way, my sister got my car, so I won't go into details about why my sister doesn't drive anymore, but you can probably already figure it out. And yeah, so since I don't have a car for a while, I thought I might change it up a little bit, make my life more interesting that way. Start catching the bus, start walking around, start riding my bike. Just overall being more active and being more social, I guess, because if you take the bus, you got to talk to people on the bus, and you got to see different people rather than just sitting in your own car, drive from point A to point B, get out of your car, don't talk to anybody. That's not what I'm about. All these motherfuckers looking at me like I'm doing something weird. They've never seen anyone videoing on the street before. So, yeah. As you can see, I live in a small country town. You know, it's completely different when you walk the same road. You're traveling on the same road, but it's completely different when you're driving versus when you're walking. I go through this road every damn day, and I never realized how beautiful it is. I'm truly blessed to be living in the middle of the bush. Just look at this. Oh yeah, where was I? I was talking about something, but then I got sidetracked. I want to talk about my fitness journey and how I got to where I am today. This is a very common story amongst us gym bros. You grew up being very insecure about how you look. You get with a girl, you get rejected, you feel resentment, and then you start becoming a beast. This is such a common story. It's not even worth repeating, but I'll tell you anyway. So When I was a little kid, I was a very spoiled kid. My parents would buy me a lot of these milk cartons, and back in Vietnam we don't really know a lot about health. Like the health literacy there is so low. More people there get sick than in the Western countries, I guess. And so one of the big things back home is sugar. You go to Vietnam and you go out into the streets, there will always be street vendors, wet markets, street food. Everywhere you go, there will be food. And what do we like to eat? Rice, sugary stuff, the sweetest stuff there ever is. And so I grew up around that stuff. I eat a lot of sugar. I drink a lot of sugary drinks. And so I got really chubby. So when I first came to Australia, I saw that everyone around me, everyone is sort of skinny. And I felt really out of place. Now, when you hear about the West versus the East, most people would associate being skinny with the East because we don't have enough to eat. And that is certainly the case with a lot of people in the East. It's not the case with me. Our family is actually pretty well off in Vietnam, and so I get really spoiled. And that's why I became a fat fuck. So when I came to Australia, I was really insecure about it. And I didn't do anything about it. I kept wallowing in my own pity and got even fatter and fatter. I used to know this girl when I was in primary school back in Vietnam. And when I came to Australia, we sort of lose contact a little bit. But then I discovered Facebook and I found her on there and we started chatting again. And back then when I was a little kid, I didn't know anything about dating and how to attract a girl and how to keep her interest and all that stuff. And so she was the only one whom I was talking to, and I thought she was into me. And you know how when you first start to talk to girls and stuff like that, you think they are the one, the only one, and you start to become overly attached to her. It's called one-nightitis. If you read the book The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi, he talks about this. And so I got one-nightitis over this girl. But then later on, much later on, I found out she wasn't that interested in me. She was just messaging back out of being nice. So I started expressing my feelings towards her, and I got rejected. And I didn't take that very well at all. She basically said something along the lines of, you deserve better. I'm not good enough for you. You deserve better. Which really hit hard for me, because I would rather she tell me that I'm not interested in you, I don't like you like that, rather than saying, oh, I'm not good enough for you. And then what do you know? A month later, she started dating this guy who was much older than me. And by that time she was in Canada. And so what did that do to my self-esteem? Down the gutter. I got severely low self-esteem, and so I started doing these negative self-talks. I thought I was being too fat. I thought I was being too ugly. I'm not tall enough. I don't make enough money. That's when it started hitting me. And that's when I started my fitness journey. I started running religiously every day. Every fucking damn day I would start running. Wake up, take a shit, run 5K. Sometimes I even run 10K in one day. And I do that every day. I run 5 to 10 kilometers every day for one whole year straight. I got really skinny. I lose a lot of weight. And because I was getting rapid results, I started becoming more extreme. I had this mentality of it's all or nothing. So I went all in. I started restricting my calories. Didn't eat anything at all for one day. Started running excessively. Running in the morning, running in the afternoon, skipping meals, skipping hanging out with friends because I was scared that I was gonna binge. And yeah, it was a vicious cycle. I didn't know at the time that I had an eating disorder. And people did take notice of that. People did say, "Oh, Corey, you're losing weight way too fast. What happened?" But I would lie to them. I say, "Oh, I was just busy studying, working." No, motherfucker, I wasn't busy studying. Most of the time I was like a zombie. I just sat in my room and fall asleep. I was falling asleep in class. I was doing my assignments and I would nod off for 1 hour and then waking up again, do a little bit more, and then had a nap again. It's terrible, I'm telling you guys. And it's not until my dad came to visit me, because I was living away from home, that I started to have a normal eating habit again. Why am I sharing this with you guys? I guess when you go on social media, you don't always see the ugly side of what it takes to get to the top. Now, I'm telling you guys, I am just like anyone out there. I struggle and I overcome them. So don't think you are special and that no one has ever experienced your pain before, because that's not true. We are all humans. We all suffer, and we can all overcome our suffering. I don't know how much of what I say can be heard, because there are lots of cars zooming by, and it was a little bit windy before as well, so you might not hear me properly, but whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling, and yeah, everyone is staring at me right now. I'm not kidding. This is a small country town, and when you see a foreigner with a camera rolling, it's very bizarre to people. They think, what is so special about this land that someone would choose to broadcast this to the rest of the world? But yeah, this is where I live. And yeah, you can see horses, animals. I'm truly blessed to be living here. I don't want to be living in a big city where people start to lose their humanity. When you live in a big city, you basically have no identity. You all become one. You all become one of this big machine. You're just a little cog in the machine when you live in a big city. You all become a part of this, I don't know. I feel like you can really lose yourself being in a big city. That's it, guys. I have nothing else to say. If you like these sort of videos, comment down below. Leave a dislike. Share this video around. Tell your friends about it. And I hope you have an amazing day. Stay strong and God bless. Catch you next time.